Hey there, welcome to Midlife Serenity. My name is Teresa and I am documenting my healing journey. So my healing journey will consist of health, mental health, physical health, and whatever else comes along with that. So just kind of a little background on me. I have been trying to get this channel up and going for about 2 years now, and every time I get started, I fail. I stop myself because I don't like the way I look. My hair's not done. I don't have makeup on. And so I always find an excuse not to make the video. So with that being said, I'm doing it today. This is the first day of many to come. So my healing journey will consist of transitioning into a whole food plant-based diet, learning to accept myself for the way I am. And so there's going to be the mental aspect of it. You know, I come from a very toxic childhood or a background. I grew up very angry, and so there's lots of trauma that needs to be healed. I run a business for my roommate. My roommate is my ex-husband, so that's another story for another day. But anyways, needless to say, my journey is not a super happy one. Or I should say my path that I've chosen is not a super happy one. And so at my age, I've decided it's time to make me happy. It's time to work on me. My kids are grown, and so it's time to heal Teresa and find where Teresa needs to be happy. And so documenting this, I have two purposes. I want to hold myself accountable on this journey, because I am notorious for quitting. And also, I know there's got to be a lot of people in my same position who feels ugly and scared and, worried about what the YouTube world is going to say about what the way I look or what I have to say. But I've decided that, you know what, I can handle it. I have thick skin. I used to deal blackjack, and so I have had some pretty raunchy things said to me and whatever. But kind of give you an idea, my health. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes, so I was borderline, right there on the verge of being type 2 diabetic. I have 6 herniated discs, so I have some back problems, and the medications that I was taking for my rheumatoid arthritis really caused me to gain a lot of weight. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that I had a pretty severe flare-up when I was first diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So that made it very hard to walk, right? My ankles were swollen, like this big around. I was very, very swollen. I couldn't even hardly wear shoes, but I did work full time. And so I went to work every day, worked my 10-hour shift, and then went home and basically laid on the couch and passed out. I was in pain. So anyways, I started the medications that they put you on for rheumatoid arthritis. And eventually I was put on biologics, where I was giving myself a shot every week to manage my disease. Well, that didn't quite do it, so I was taking other medications, to kind of ease the pain. So I would say I was diagnosed in 2015. In 2017, I was in a stressful position in my job. I had embarked kind of on a new journey in healthcare, and I became a sleep tech. And then I became a DME. So I come from, the healthcare background, and but this new job had me so stressed, and I worked for somebody who really had no business managing people. But that caused me to have a major flare up, and so it kind of really took me out. I had a serious reaction to the medicine. I think the biologics, they basically wipe out your immune system, And so I'm not really sure, like, if it was really from the medicine or if it was as a result of not having an immune system. But I had a positive tuberculosis test, which was a false positive. Just really, really sick. And so my doctors took me off of all of my RA medicines. And so that sent me on a path trying to find something natural that I could take that would help ease my symptoms. And because those medications, with what I was going through, if I had continued them, I could have very easily died from an infection. And so I found some herbal things to try. So I started using CBD oil, and CBD oil was what was my lifesaver. And so that kind of sent me down this path of natural healing, and getting into plant medicine and, things like that. And so it's opened up a whole new world for me. So it was a blessing in disguise. So I am embarking on a journey to hopefully, in the end, I can be a clinical herbalist. I am an herbalist now, but I am furthering my education and taking a course to hopefully get back to that healthcare aspect, but more on my terms and in the natural healing world. So that is what my skincare is about. My son and I do this together. So he's more of the brains behind the operation because he's so smart. But anyways, we do a lot of herbal skincare products, herbal teas, herbal tinctures, capsules, herbal capsules, and different things like that. So that's what we do. The business that I run is not my business. I am just helping my ex-husband manage this business. So we have a pretty good relationship as far as a friendship goes. I went through a divorce, and so he gave me a place to call home when I went through that divorce. So again, that's a story for another time. But anyways, so this journey that I am embarking on with this plant-based eating is trying to heal myself through mental health, I don't even know how to put it, through food. I'm healing my mind and my body through food. And there's a lot of skeptic around that, but I 100% believe that food will heal me. And I am wanting to take you along with me. So I will finish this video later because I am at work and now we are starting to pick up. So I will start kind of more of an explanation and to give you an idea what this channel is going to cover, as far as healing, whether that be diet, mental health, and things like that. So anyways, I will continue this shortly. Okay, so what are we going to be doing? We will be covering how to eat in this new way, where we can't have gluten, we can't have apples, we can't have coconut, we can't have chocolate. This is where I've struggled. I have food allergies, and so when I turn to plant-based options, most of the alternatives I'm allergic to, and so it's been really hard. And since I've had COVID, my allergies have exploded. I react 10 times worse than I used to, and so that's made it very, very much a factor here that I know I need to change my habits, because I go to bed sometimes wondering if I'm going to wake up because I can't breathe. But anyways, I hope you join me on this journey of exploring new foods and new things, and making all these interesting changes at 53 years old, and see where this path takes us. So thank you for hanging out with me and listening to my babbling, because doing this stuff makes me nervous. I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes, but hopefully we get better at this video making, and hopefully you out there in YouTube land are nice. We'll see you guys later.